Hello and welcome to the Brigade podcast episode 49. My name is Mike and I'm here with Sam.
Yo, what up, guys? Welcome back. We are getting so close to the elusive 50th episode
Yeah.
where we've got something exciting planned. But before that, we've got to get through this episode.
True.
So, we are super excited because today is the day before probably one of our hypest release of the year, Mario Wonder.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing a lot of Mario Wonder.
Yep.
I'm just upset that I got to work on Mario Wonder's release. Why?
It's fine.
Why? I'm going to waste half a day working. Should have taken it off. But
alrighty.
I get the whole night to play Mario Wonder. Hell yeah.
Yeah, boy. It's going to be a jolly old time.
Yeah. We'll give our thoughts on it in episode 51. Because we already got planned episode 50. But we'll give our thoughts definitely at 51.
Sure. Why not?
Now, into the meat and potatoes of this podcast episode. So, a lot of stuff happened this week. A lot of stuff.
A lot of things.
A lot of stuff. In all aspects of the world. Like, did you know the latest fashion trend this week?
No.
That's because I also don't follow fashion trends. Do you know what trend I do follow?
What?
I follow the best news that I've heard all week. Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard King.
Let's go. Took them forever.
Yeah, and now someone needs to buy EA so we can have like another company, bad company get taken down.
One and everyone's just owned by companies.
I hope so. I mean, I heard rumors that Disney was looking into EA, and I'm like, ooh, please no.
Actually, for real?
Yeah, I actually did. But like, it's just rumors. It's just rumors from what I've heard. I hope it's not true. I hope. I don't know. It was like some sort of Reddit thread. Everyone was talking about it. I was like, oh, damn.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, if Disney picks up EA, it's like, oh, the copyright strikes. Holy shit.
It might even go worse.
Anyway, let's talk about this.
Sure.
This acquisition, we've talked about it many times. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it unknown? Like, who knows? We will see.
Yeah.
I mean, from Microsoft's previous... What was I saying?
I was going to say, it's going to be mostly good.
Dude, it will take some time to see because nothing starts until next year.
True.
And before we get into the most exciting bit, let's I'm gonna bring up. Microsoft only just started like getting some of its investment back from Bethesda.
Yeah.
Like a good game from Bethesda. Like I don't know. Like I think like all the other like I'm not sure if there's other prior games that they made like Bethesda made which were potatoes like after Microsoft bought it, but a finally good game like Starfield, like a decent game.
Yeah.
I haven't played it yet, but like it's a decent game. Like I wouldn't say I don't think it was like I'm not sure what people say, but from what I've seen, from my personal opinion, it doesn't blow my socks off. It's just a good game.
Yeah. It's it's a good game. It's nothing amazing, but it's
right. But like
76.
Yeah. Like it's like above like any of the previous like Bethesda standards, which were not that high to jump over.
Like the recent standards.
Yeah, recent stuff. Not like the Elder Scrolls stuff. No, not those like ST stuff. Like I'm talking about their like FT stuff that they recently released, like Fallout 76. Yeah.
Yeah, but it still has that Bethesda, I guess, taste to it. So
it's got like that charm that like I don't really like.
Hey, that charm. Yeah, that's actually a good way to describe that.
Charm. Yeah, I just don't like that charm.
Old-fashioned shot.
They're like Todd Howard, like what a sleazeball.
What a sleazeball.
I don't know. I like the guy just like, yeah, ever since he said 10 times the amount of detail.
16 times the detail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, stepping that aside, it will take some time before like Microsoft does anything fancy with it.
True.
I mean, I don't know, like the upcoming Call of Duty is just around the corner.
Yeah, it's like
It's
what?
like, yeah, I know, but like that
Okay.
one, like, because there's deal with PlayStation and stuff. So like, I don't know if they can like, yeah, I've got no idea.
Yeah.
And then you've got, of course, like, what's their plan with monetization with games? Like, I heard, like, I don't know, there was like an interview with Phil Spencer or something that he wants Microsoft to make like games with these, not money making stuff. So I'm hopeful because there are some games, Overwatch, that are charging way too much for skin prices.
Right. Yeah, a bit too much.
Yeah, and I hope they can also another game that wastes too much money, Candy Crush. Yeah, like that are stealing from like old mothers and grannies. So it's true, bro. Like these are the people that play Candy Crush.
Yeah, but I, mean, I wouldn't call it stealing. Manipulating, maybe, but I'm not stealing.
Bro, manipulating, stealing, they fall into the same category.
Alrighty. How about Diablo's Immortal? Yeah.
Oh no, they should be shut down. They're just gonna be straight shut down. Like Microsoft just like pull the plug on that.
The biggest moneymaker out there.
Yeah, they gotta just pull the plug on that. Like that was awful.
It is still awful.
Yeah, but like I said, like Microsoft, as long as they do a full clean out, like that's the most important thing. Clean out all weed out all the
weed.
Like germs.
Will they do that though?
No, they have to, fam. If they keep everything, then like nothing changes.
Well, I mean, how about they weed out some stuff, but then they keep some other stuff?
No, like weed out the bad parts.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like
obviously you keep the stuff. But I'm saying you weed out the bad part. But I'm saying if you know what I mean, like you got to weed out the bad parts, but you also got to replace them.
I know what you're saying, but it's like I could see on like, oh yes, we've changed Overwatch 2's monetization, and then the headlines on the news be like, Diablo's Immortal is making so much money that it's ever been making, or something. You know what I mean?
No, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Like some moneymakers they won't touch, in my opinion. But we'll see, I guess.
Fam, like for me, the biggest weed would be obviously fixing Overwatch 2's monetization. Because that is awful. Making a decent Call of Duty, because this one doesn't look as good for my opinion. I don't know what everyone's opinion.
It's had like what, 1 year to develop, or maybe less.
Okay, and then obviously for me, I'm hoping for Diablo Immortals to just be like put down. I want the servers to shut down. I just want everything gone. That's what I like to see. That's what I'd like to see. I'd also like to see Microsoft not hog games on the Xbox and their Game Pass or whatever. I want to see them like spread out the games.
What do you mean? Like
I want them
exclusives?
Put no exclusives. I don't want exclusives. Yeah, go ahead.
They're gonna make exclusives.
No, obviously they're gonna make exclusives. I'm not saying don't do that. I'm just saying don't hog all the games. Example, like for example, like Call of Duty should not be an exclusive.
Well, that one probably is because that makes so much money.
Yeah, exactly. Like, dude, just put it on PlayStation. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can get a fee from it. I know you won't put it on Nintendo because like Nintendo hardware probably can't run it. But yeah.
I mean, don't be surprised if like I don't know the next Crash game is only exclusive to Xbox.
Right. Like, I'm not saying don't make. I'm just saying like because like these are the types of games where like we just got to the stage where we are finally reached to the peak of like we are gamers, in my opinion, because like you can finally just like now play with your friends with whatever console, and now like Call of Duty is like one of those biggest games, especially with crossplay. And then you're gonna be like, all right, boys, we're just gonna shut that down. It's like, hold up, why? Why would you do that? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You've got all these like teenagers that like, oh, let's all play together. You know what I mean? Like, why would you do that?
Why would you just call your revenue?
Exactly. Right. that's why I'm hoping like that doesn't happen. But like, yeah, obviously, I'm expecting like
They also
games
might,
to be like exclusive.
but they might also do stuff like they did with Starfield, where they did like was it 5 days exclusive on Game Pass before it like came out or something. So it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah. Like that's completely fine. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, I don't mind you getting exclusive because like they bought it for the purpose of exclusive, right? But like obviously, like Call of Duty is so big, like I think it's just a loss of money, you know?
yeah, but smaller things they probably make exclusive.
Right.
Like I don't know. I was gonna give another example, but I just can't think of one on
Yeah.
top of my head.
Anyway, back to weeding out the
Weed.
rats. You've got to start with the head, you know, like the head of a snake. You've got to chop that off. And that's finally what's happened. They're finally getting rid of the poisonous snake that have been infesting in ABK for so long.
Yeah.
And that is Bobby Kotick. Good riddance.
Goodbye.
It just sucks that he gets to go out with more
He's gonna
money.
get so much more money. Yeah.
It just sucks.
He's gonna get like hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's be honest.
It just sucks. I hope like lawsuits follow him as he leaves.
They may or they may not. We'll see.
Like I just hope so.
Are the union? I don't even remember if the union stuff is still happening over there.
Yeah, bro. I hope like him and all the people that support him like all just go flying out the window.
Hopefully.
That's what I'm hoping for.
But you know, it depends on. I guess I don't know.
It all depends on whatever Phil Spencer wants to do.
On Philly.
Philly boy, do the right thing. Dude, he fires him and then he rehires Bobby Kotick in like 1 month. That would be the worst. Can you imagine that?
That'll be funny.
It would be like the ultimate like troll. Guys, we finally got rid of that reason why like Blizzard is hated so much. Only to bring him back. But don't worry, guys, he's like not in a managerial position. Like, no, I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him.
Did they mention who they're replacing him with or no? Not yet.
It's probably Phil's buddy, me.
You.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that hasn't been decided yet.
Okay, cool.
I mean, there is a CEO that's open. Like, you know, you can always rehire him. You can always get a CEO. You know what CEO I'm talking about?
Talking about the one that got fired from Unity.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say, it's like, to CEO.
I mean, he's got experience. He's got experience when he put up that job posting in like 5 years worth of experience or something. He's got that experience.
Well, technically, the end of this year to early next year, 3 CEO positions are going to be open.
Yeah, true. I'm just messing. So, don't hire that guy.
So it's going to be Unity, PlayStation.
Can you imagine if they get PlayStation CEO? Like, like you know what I mean? PlayStation's like, I don't want to be part of PlayStation anymore. Let's join Xbox. I don't want to be part of Sony anymore. Let's join. I don't want to be part of Sony anymore. Let's jump ship to Microsoft.
The crap they gave each other. That'd be so funny.
Yeah, and then when he goes there, it's like, I had secret intel. Here you go.
He's been playing.
He's my reconnaissance.
Reconnaissance.
I was double agent all along. I was always Microsoft.
I was playing the double agent game so hard that no one could tell that I was a triple agent.
I'm wearing my Microsoft shirt underneath my Sony shirt all the time. Can you imagine that? Like, that would be wild.
That would, but I'm pretty sure he's just retiring, so he's not gonna.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing.
That'll be funny though.
It would be one of the funniest things. It'd be so funny. Like, that's all I could say.
Yeah. So if anyone wants to work as CEO, who's 3 vacant opportunities for you? Go and take them.
Do you know who would be the best CEO to pick?
2.
I reckon they should go do the smartest move.
Smartest move.
And that would be
what?
Just I'm thinking about this. I'm thinking about this. How do I word this? Because I know this is a silly idea, but I think it'd be like one of the best ideas.
All right, let him cook.
Have an election to see who the president is. Who's the president of the company going to be?
Like like out of the workers.
What? No, just an election in general.
But for who? From who though? From like you need candidates.
Yeah, I select myself as a candidate.
Yeah, of course. It's democracy for all of you except for me. I'm
Hell
at the
yeah.
top.
Nah, but for reals. I reckon he'll get a good guy. He'll get a good guy.
Probably. I mean,
I
he'll
reckon
probably
that
get
if
someone from
he'll,
like
he'll probably
Xbox.
like maybe he'll get like Todd to do it.
Nah,
Yeah,
keep Todd at
Todd.
Bethesda, bro.
Hey, Todd, I think you're working Bethesda well. Like, can you manage like 3 more?
He goes up to everyone. All right, here's the creation engine. This is 20 years old.
Guys,
Get it
we
working on every
promised
game.
15 times the detail. Now we're gonna promise 35 times the detail.
You hear that, workers? They've been working on this game for like 3 years. Yeah, it's time to even have more detail.
Nah, I'm just messing you. No, but for real, like I reckon to be fair, I think like ABK is in good hands.
Yeah, from now on,
I wouldn't
probably.
even say good hands. I think better hands. Like, because I don't know how
Cleaner
good.
hands.
What?
Cleaner hands.
But cleaner hands, definitely. But I'm gonna say
The
better
blood's been
hands.
washed off.
Because because like obviously anyone's better than whatever hands they had previously. Um, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now like I think they've got better hands. I don't know how much better. That's why I say better. But it's like anyone could have been better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, dude, I could
Right.
have went outside and caught a bee, and then I would have been like, yo, a bee would have been like
Well, would have been better than Bobby.
exactly.
I
Exactly.
think they either get someone from ABK or they'll just get someone from Xbox. Like like out of a high position from one of those, and then just put them as a new CEO, or put them. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like this is like I feel like Phil Spencer's gonna be very, very like hands on in this because like of like the shitstorm that like pretty much ABK
Redfall.
is. Like even if you
I
get a manager,
thought
I think like he wants his hand all over it. You know what I mean?
I thought you were going to mention how Redfall because he was hands off with that, and then he was like bad.
No. I meant like because look, think about it. Just chucking a guy and be like, deal with it, right?
Yeah,
Like even if you know he's like professional, you know what I mean. You still want to be all over it. You know what I mean? Like
true.
just I reckon for the first like maybe half year, you want to be all over it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, making sure everything's
Exactly.
of
You want to be
quality.
deep inside of that. You want to grease your hands and go through.
Okay, where are we going? Where's this going? This is PG.
you
You're going up to that
you
M
you you
rating.
want you want to be deep into that dough. You know,
Into that.
until it becomes flat enough so you can put the toppings on top. You just
Yeah.
want to create that base layer. You want to create that base layer of the pizza. And once that's done, you're like, all right, new CEO, you handle the rest.
Lucia.
And then he starts sprinkling, the tomato paste and the cheese, and he's like, all right, cool. And then he's like, workers, you put the final additions, and then they start filling in the toppings,
All right.
and that will be the game, So it's like every pizza base is like the same.
Right.
Once you get that cheesy everything done, you start throwing down. You're like, all right, boys, like let's put all of these the supreme pizza like that. That's Call of Duty. So all right, like you see this one, yep. The vegetarian, no, that's Candy Crush, and then you see that those final pieces of the puzzle. But as long as you have a good foundation, every pizza tastes great with good foundation. It just
I
as
mean,
every game plays great with good foundation.
understandable, but keep Lucio to his Lucios, okay? Let the man keep working on his cereal instead.
Dude, I'm just using a pizza analogy because it works well.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Because like I said, if your back of house is good, your products will be great.
True. Because if the foundation's a bit
I mean, that's not always the
lacking.
case, but like 99%, like not even 99, like I'd say 90% of the cases it's true. You know what I mean? If you have
Yeah,
a good back of house, you'll have a good product.
because
And
if the
that's just in business
foundation,
in general.
so if the foundation is shaky, the rest of the house is gonna be shaky. So it's like good foundation. Most of the time, you're gonna get good.
Exactly. Because if any adversity hits, at least you guys can rebound like very fast, or at least like and come out always with a positive manner. Whereas
Yeah.
like in the past, like once shit hit the fan hard.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's not celebrate too early. But we will have a celebration soon on January the 1st. That's
Yeah, and
when
then we'll
Bobby
have
Kotick officially steps down.
smaller celebrations when we see changes happening, or when I guess a new game releases and we see the quality of it. One or the other.
Yes.
Yeah. When we see some
Or at
reforms,
least
some changes.
until we hear some stuff, you know what I mean? Like we don't
Yeah.
even need to see; we just need to hear some stuff.
Look, if I hear a game article that like the conditions in Activision Blizzard King has like, become like way better, like actually like
Yeah, I
livable,
know. Like they can install
then
ACs into the
yeah,
rooms.
I'll be happy.
Once you hear the ACs are installed, that's like the best. That's when you know when you're a student and then you hear we're installing AC into your room, you're like, ooh, hell
Especially on
yeah,
a hot
work
summer day.
conditions are
Yeah,
good.
it's livable now.
Exactly.
The pain is
I like
gone.
the fan was there, but I can hear it clanging the whole time. Finally time to replace that air conditioning.
Yeah, replace with AC.
And then you realize that you're moving to another room every 5 minutes anyway.
Probably.
Now, what I will be like I said, we will be waiting to see what will they say. You know.
Yeah, the effects and the changes.
Exactly. I am more waiting to see, right?
Yeah.
What when they are gonna announce next Elder Scrolls,
Ooh.
because that's been ages ago.
I
Hopefully they
mean,
can like
they
what?
teased it the same day as Starfield.
Yeah, they did.
So it's like, yeah,
And
we haven't
I know
heard
the
from them.
best way teaser just drop like
Like
the name
yeah, the name. The 10-second
without a
trailer.
proper name. It's just got a number at the
True.
end of it.
And then that number is the additional years you have to wait after Starfield has arrived. And then yeah,
Okay. All right. And speaking of Activision, Blizzard,
King.
King, well, let's talk about a specific game. Overwatch 2.
Yeah, sounds
Ay, ay, ay.
favorite.
Where do we start with this again? So in the newest season, um, they're charging it a whopping like $40 for a skin. Probably the best skin in this pack, right?
Right.
Not this pack, sorry. This whole like event. They
That's
bundled it
upgrade.
into a pack that you have to purchase the whole pack, which equates to like $40.
Okay, what do you get in the pack?
The battle pass, the premium battle pass, like a couple of skins and a couple of like highlight intros or something.
And that costs 40.
Yes.
Oof.
Or
And that's
the,
American.
yes, $40 American. Yes, 40 American dollars.
Jeez, that's
I
a
haven't
lot.
seen how much it cost in Oz because I don't go into the shop. I haven't even played the
Okay,
game in ages. Like I don't
yeah,
even know.
understandable.
But like, what makes it worse, in my opinion, right?
Yeah,
That this is a Diablo skin, like a Diablo inspired skin. So they're using their own IP.
yeah. Like they're using like what?
Like yeah,
Because it looked like
couldn't you made it cheaper? Like fam, like this is your own IP. It's not like your outside collaboration.
yeah.
This is your own IP.
It looked like something out of Diablo.
Well, because it is from Diablo.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like not like that One Punch Man random ass stuff where like you needed to put it set price because like like you probably want to pay back the IP holders.
true.
But this is your own IP, so like you're not paying anyone for the licensing of this product.
Right. You're using your own licensing. You're using
Exactly.
your
So
own.
why is it the most expensive thing we've seen in the store this so far?
Cause it's lit.
Even
It's
the
gonna
One
make
Punch Man skins were
money.
like this.
Yeah, but also they went up to this quality. Let's be honest. Like
That is
personally,
true.
but I'm not sure. Yeah, that does bring into question. Hmm.
It just shows
I don't know.
that they're still money hungry, money grabbing, money
Any
counting.
pinches?
Exactly.
Yeah. Jeez.
Just as like Mr. Crab says, penny pinches.
Money.
Money.
Yeah, but like damn. I don't know. It's quite weird, like, because you even said it cost more. So it's like, wow.
Like, like the skin itself probably doesn't cost, like, it probably costs like $20 or something. But the fact that they threw it in a bundle and they're like, all right, you can't buy the skin separately, you have to buy the bundle, is what annoys me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that like uplifts the price of the skin because everyone pretty much wants everyone wants a skin.
True.
And
because it does look quite clean.
yeah, exactly. And let's say at the start you're like, I don't even know, maybe I don't really want the skin. You're undecided, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go and buy the battle pass because you're like, all right, the battle pass is worth value.
I mean, yeah.
And then later on, you're like, all right, I changed my mind. I want the skin. You're legit going to buy the skin, and the battle pass is in that bundle. You've already paid for that battle pass.
Yeah, you can't just buy the individual skin itself.
Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Let's say you already bought the battle pass. So basically, a portion of that like purchase that you're trying to make, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how much a battle pass costs, but let's say like the battle pass. Let's say it's like $10 worth of the pack, right? Because obviously the pack would probably be every item together is individually more expensive because that's always how packs work, right?
Right.
But let's say like the battle pass worth like let's say $10, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's say you already paid that $10 for the battle pass. So basically, you come back and you already paid that $10 battle pass. So that means you're like figuring out the value of $40 worth outside of the battle pass. You're like, all right, I've already got that. Like, it's not like they're gonna stack two battle passes on top of each other. That's not how it works.
Yeah.
So it's like why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, if you're gonna make a pack, don't add it to the battle pass because those people that go and buy the battle pass and then change their mind, pretty much like it screws them over.
True, or at least have like an alternative option, like one that also just doesn't have the battle pass in it. You know what I mean? Like another pack.
Like they don't because they want money.
Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, but like if they were, customer friendly, they will have this, option, or they'll just have everything separate. But no.
They're definitely not customer friendly.
I have a question because I'm not 100% sure.
Yep.
After the pack goes and after the update, are you able to still get skin?
That is a good question. I've got no idea. In the past, like in Overwatch 1, no, but like in Overwatch 2, like who the hell knows?
Well, if it is, I guarantee they'll probably make it more expensive than the usual ones. Like, I guarantee it to a T. But it's, I don't know, it's just dumb move. Because I mean, like, what? It's not like the game's getting any more players because of these decisions. If anything, they're losing more.
Yeah, because this really hurts because I'm gonna say something, okay?
Yeah.
People always attack Overwatch for their skin prices.
Right.
And look, every right, go ahead, attack them. Like, go ahead, attack them. Like, the more we like attack or whatever, like Activision is like, Blizzard's like gonna be forced. They're like, like we have to do something, right?
Right.
The issue is that like, why Overwatch is being attacked is because Overwatch 1 players paid full price for this game. Basically. So that's why they don't want like you know what I mean, like free to play, like microtransaction stuff in the game.
Yeah, in the game that for some people costed $60.
Right, exactly. Yeah. Right. What we're trying to get is the fact that like all the new players that joined that haven't played Overwatch 1, like it's a free to play game, they expect because free to play market, like you know what I mean. These are the standard price. Because back then, like loot boxes, like people want loot boxes again because like you can earn loot boxes and that means you can earn skins. Now you can't like do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're giving you credit so you can buy like old skins. Like no one really wants the old skins. Everyone wants the new stuff.
Yeah, the new flashy stuff.
Anyway, like why I'm like angry at people like getting mad at Overwatch, right? Like is because like these people forget like I forgot what the game's called.
Which game? Is it part of ABK?
No. It's another game. Like Apex Legends skin prices and gun
Valorant.
And Valorant. Like Valorant's got $100 like gun set prices. Yeah. Everyone always attacks Overwatch and like forgets these games. You know what I mean? we should be attacking on all fronts. On
True.
all fronts. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we attack on all fronts and everyone realizes that, like, because like, dude, every company sees it, like every company sees it. It's like they're all getting away with it, right? And Overwatch is the only one getting flamed.
True.
Like I sit there, it's like, okay, but like, just like if Overwatch gets flamed, and let's say Overwatch like in the future because Blizzard, because Microsoft, whatever, right? They do decide that like, all right, let's just do a massive rehaul of the store and let's go and like change all the skin prices. Let's actually like throw like, you know what I mean, decent price, like $5 a skin, which that's a decent price in my opinion. You're not paying like a fortune for a skin.
Yeah.
Right. If or like some way of unlocking or some, I don't know, like a whole bunch of stuff, right? If they start doing that, right, other games will not be impacted because they're like, well, you're the only game being flamed. You know what I mean? I need every single game that has these outrageous, ludicrous prices. Because there are some games that have like decent like prices. Like you sit there, it's like, all right, yeah, that's acceptable. Like, you know, it's like what, like a couple dollars for like whatever. Yeah, that's fine, you know?
Yeah.
All these games, fine. Like, you know, if any of these games, if Valorant or like whatever it's called, or like Apex or like a whole bunch of other games, I'm not really sure how many there are, right? But like in any of these games, right? And because it makes it worse, like they own the same genre, pretty much they're all first-person shooters. If these games costed like $20 or $30 or however many price you want it to start, right? I'm 100% sure they're gonna get flamed.
True.
But it's the only reason everyone's getting flamed is because originally it costed money.
Originally, yeah.
But Overwatch choose like the developers and everything, like they're trying to clean slate, like they're trying to make it like Overwatch 1 never existed. I know that for a fact because of the fact that like all their data, like for example, there's like a whole bunch of like they added a whole bunch of like tracking stuff, and now only tracked your Overwatch 2 progress. And people are like, bro, like I've been playing all these hours in Overwatch 1. It's like, well, no, you actually have not been playing all these hours.
Interesting.
They want like you to forget.
They want you to forget the game. Yeah.
Like they want you to forget. It's like this is it's like. Well, no, that's not how it works.
It's like this is not a $60 game.
Yeah, this is a free to play game. Well, all the new players that are joining, like, oh yeah, it's free. You know what I mean? And these guys would be like I said. That's why I'm saying like everyone that's flaming is because everyone's like, you guys charged us, and you're putting free to play microtransaction in our face.
Yeah.
That's why this game is getting flamed. But like I said, we should be flaming all games on this front.
This shows that either like what's the word, Overwatch's community is quite passionate, or just shows how much of a
it's not just Overwatch community. This is just gaming community in general. This is just gaming community in general. I see so many people just flaming it.
True.
You know what I mean?
I guess because it's become a punching bag.
Well, dude, like I said, like there is news headlines. I remember like with like Kotaku article, like there was like a news headline: this skin costs $40, and some guy retweets it. Yet, not to some guy like, yet it's not mentioned the fact that Valorant recently released $100 skins for their guns.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I'm not saying this to defend Overwatch because I want to flame them too. But I'm flaming every single company. I'm saying every single, like, you know, company. Look, if Call of Duty comes out with like a whole bunch of microtransactions, you can buy skins, and it's a price game, watch it get flamed.
Yeah.
But if Call of Duty, well, I don't know if Call of Duty is going to come out free to play. I don't think it's going to come out free to play. You know what I mean? It won't get flamed as badly.
It won't.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if the game, that's what I'm saying. If the game's free to play and has got paid microtransaction, like when I say paid, because every game now has paid microtransaction. If it has to free to play standard paid microtransaction in a paid game, it gets flamed. But if it's free and it gets those, it never gets flamed. These people are like, well, they gotta earn money, but like, dude, you can earn money without making the prices outrageous.
True. But I don't know. Companies want money, I guess. I mean, it's kind of what we, I guess, getting accustomed to as gamers, which is unfortunate.
It's not that. It's like with that money, at least like make like crazy amount of content. You know what I mean?
You think they would, but
like it's like I sit there. It's like with the amount of money, like you guys are pretty much. You can clearly tell like they're lining pockets. They are not really reinvesting all like at least like I want them at least to reinvest quite a bit of that money back into the game. That's what I want them to do. I want them to reinvest money back into the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Will they?
Well, I'm just talking about all games, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because I can tell that there are games like obviously the games that do like reinvest money back into the games, right? And you can tell that they do are pretty much gacha games.
For the most part, yeah.
Because like, okay, I'm gonna give you.
I mean, there's some like live service games that do.
Well, you know, I mean, like, dude, yeah, live service, but you can tell the amount of content isn't worth like the amount of like money that they make.
I guess it depends on you.
Well, dude, like, okay, and Overwatch is this update. It's like a whole bunch of skins, bro. They released. This is the update, by the way. A whole bunch of skins, and then a new game mode, right? And then a return of like 3 other game modes, I think.
Yeah, that's no.
And that is it.
I was thinking something more like on
a couple of map changes as well. What?
I was thinking more like Destiny 2 or like
yeah, I'm saying like a couple of map changes and then a brand new map. Not even a hero, a brand new map. Like, yeah, the map looks cool and all, but like sit there, it's like a couple of maps. Like, yeah, the game mode's like what? Like playable. Like it's supposed to be replayable. People play it like for a day and like pretty much forgotten because you want to go back and like queue up for competitive. Whereas, like, I give you an example. A game such as a gacha game, a very popular gacha game, a Genshin Impact. Look at their updates. Yeah. In their recent update, they introduced a whole world, basically. You know what I mean? A couple characters, a couple hours worth of story, you know what I mean? A whole bunch of places you can explore, yeah?
Yeah.
And a couple of events. And then every 6 weeks, we're getting updates. And like, it's unlike Overwatch, right?
Yeah.
Their like weekend content are not just skins, like they're actual like gameplay stuff.
Yeah. Because that's what their model is kind of based
right,
on.
But like that's what I'm saying. Like that's a game where like you can tell like a lot of the money is being reinvested.
True. I mean, it kind of has to.
Yeah, I know, but like that game, this game also probably makes way more money than whatever Overwatch makes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're also like lining up pockets. I'm not saying they're not.
I mean, I wouldn't
but I'm like, yeah, obviously they're lining up pockets. I'm just saying like they're probably like throwing in more money back into it. But you can tell like, okay, I'm not like I don't know how much money they're throwing back into it, but like you can tell like that there is more content being put back into it.
More content, more effort.
Right, but you can't call right. I'm gonna be honest. You can't call right.
Yeah.
Your majority of content and show off the trailer and be like, pretty much 70% of our content is a whole bunch of skins that you got to pay a whole bunch of money for, and then the rest is like either unlocked behind the battle pass. Sometimes when a hero is added, it's also unlocked behind the battle pass. Probably the coolest bit of Overwatch is the fact that you can play multiple heroes. Is behind the battle pass that you got to pay for, by the way. The only thing that's technically free and stays forever is new maps, but you don't get new maps all the time.
No.
New maps, new game modes. Not seasonal game modes. Because the game modes that I said, like the 3-4 game modes that I said that they added were all seasonal game modes.
Right, and most of them are just old anyways.
Yeah, exactly. Even when they added like story missions and stuff last time, you had to pay for them. Anyway. Anyway.
Overwatch 2 is just the worst one of the worst live service games, anyways.
Yes. One of the worst active live service games. However, if Microsoft can change it, like Microsoft come in and like, all right, guys, we're going to make all story missions now free, you know what I mean? It's like, guys, let's lower the skin prices. They can do a good job, you know what I mean?
Totally. I mean,
I'm saying they are probably the worst active live service games. Do not say worst live service game, worst active, because you are trying to contend with the actual worst live service game. Marvel's Avengers.
As I said, that game's dead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's no longer active.
True.
So yeah, but yeah, but when it was active, that was probably the worst active live service game.
Probably.
Mm.
When it worked.
Yeah.
which I did at half time.
All right. That's enough talk about Overwatch and a whole bunch of ranting about money.
Money.
Let's talk about the Nintendo. God, we moved from one company to another.
Well, this is technically about money. That's the funny thing.
They decided to shut down Wii U and 3DS servers
Oh, well, they're gonna
in
year,
next April.
I mean, Wii U, I'm not like
Wii U, like
as fussy because most of the games from that have been ported to the Switch at this point.
Right, and like, yes,
And it's like one of their least popular consoles. But the 3DS, on the other hand, there's games on that you can't like port over.
Yeah, and I think there's still like a whole bunch of gaming communities that like still play on the 3DS.
Yeah, definitely. Like,
whereas on the Nintendo itself, like, sorry, on the Wii U, very little players base, a very little player base. That's like not to say there isn't player base, but like most of the people that do play it, like no one uses online. I'm pretty sure no one uses online.
Yeah, because it's like every game that was on it that was popular has been remastered or just made a new version.
It's not just it's been remastered. Like, you think about it, like we had a Wii. Yeah. We did have a Wii. We were playing a Wii. We never played online.
Yeah, for the most part we didn't.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is we like when you get all your friends and you sit there and you get a whole bunch of remotes. And you're like, all right, boys, let's just play. Like that is the Wii. Like I've never really played online.
Yeah, but also the internet back then was also still like archaic, and the Wii didn't make any.
Remember, like we're on Australian Wi-Fi. Like I don't know how everyone else fared.
Yeah.
The only games I think were prominent was pretty much, and I still think they're still prominent, is Mario Kart and Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Those are the two, but pretty much every other thing, was or just play with you know what I mean? Play with all your homies.
Yeah. And those two games are already on the Switch, and it's been on the Switch for years now.
Yeah, but if you want still the original Mario Kart, like there's still people that play the original Mario Kart.
But I mean, is the
original Mario Kart? The Mario Kart Wii. I'm talking about Wii. So Wii U, Wii U, Wii U is different. Like, that's all been ported and moved over.
Yeah, I mean the Wii, that's probably already been shut down long ago.
Yeah. Okay. I was talking about the Wii. No. Okay. But yeah, a Wii U. Okay. Yeah, and that pretty much everything moved over.
Yeah.
But like I said, you're pretty much playing with all your homies. The one that's more important, I think, is the 3DS. Like,
yeah,
and I think the 3DS, like, not really the online component, right?
Well, I mean, it's more so just the games you can get on it.
Right, it's just the store itself. Yeah, because it's very hard to get 3DS games like actual cartridges. You know, buying it off the store is the different. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're mostly gonna buy like used cartridges at this rate.
Right, and yeah, exactly. It's impossible to find stuff.
So it's like you have until next year to buy all your stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And then there's some online only games. Remember that?
True. Unfortunate.
Yeah, so this is unfortunate news. That's all I can say.
I mean,
but this also, like, the reason why they're shutting it down, like, you gotta think speculation wise, right?
Yeah.
Nintendo, like, they shut down their servers, but they probably reuse these servers for potential, right?
Yeah.
Potential announcement of the next Nintendo Switch, whatever it's called, the Nintendo Switch. You know what I mean?
In the new console, yeah.
Right. So maybe maybe that's like speculation. You know what I mean? We're not really shutting down the server. We're just shutting down like all the tools that are using those servers, right?
Yeah.
And then we're like pretty much like maybe upgrade these servers, like upgrade them to handle the new like whatever like the capacity, because there's gonna be a whole bunch of people like you don't want to try to access.
Yeah.
And then we reuse these technologies for the new upcoming release of the new Switch. You know what I mean?
Switch 2 or something, I don't know, yeah.
Well, yeah, so let's say Switch 2 for now, okay?
Yeah.
If you think about it on that perspective, it makes sense why they want to shut down the servers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Because they're like, why would we purchase new materials to make new servers when we can just cut down that cost? Like, you know, instead of like upgrade these servers, which probably cost cheaper to upgrade servers instead of, you know what I mean,
All right,
making
fine.
new ones, make straight up new ones.
Yeah.
And then we can we can use these servers to maximum capacity because, like, let's say the servers that we had, like, for the 3 years, they're probably barely used. You know what I mean? When I say barely used, they're probably used, but like not to full capacity. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know. Our technical terms probably say like 25 to 30% of their capacity is used because for whatever the player base numbers, I'm not sure, but that's what I'm assuming.
Yeah, and
So
it's probably dwindled or
yeah,
whatnot.
exactly.
Yeah.
Instead you clear that all out and then you upgrade it and then you're like, all right, let's use it all for the next Nintendo. That's one possibility. The second possibility is that, oh, like our Nintendo Switch servers are being overloaded. Let's just upgrade it so that we can continue using the Nintendo Switch.
I mean, the Nintendo Switch servers are kind of bad. Has
Oh
always
yeah,
been
that's
bad.
because of how much
So,
people use the Nintendo Switch. How many people they have? You know what I mean?
yeah, but it's also just it just feels like
Obviously,
like you'll
obviously.
be playing a game and you can just get kicked out for no reason,
Yeah,
just because
but like I said, if they can, like, if they do want to use this, they may merge these into the other ones, and then that may make it better. Like, who knows? There's a whole bunch of possibilities. I do not believe they're just gonna shut it down and not use whatever they. You know what I mean?
like repurpose it. Yeah.
Well, like, because you think about it, like, this is like their own servers, right? They're not paying
Right.
like a monthly fee or monthly subscription. Someone else runs the server. You know what I mean? So basically, they're not saying like, all right, we're gonna stop it, and then like they stop paying fees. You know what I mean?
True.
Because this is their own stuff. You know?
I mean, we hope it is.
Well, yeah, that we hope
Yeah.
that it is. And if it is, like, if it isn't, okay, then I understand why, like, they want to shut it down because no one uses it. But if it is theirs, right, then they're probably going to repurpose it.
Well, and then just make more money.
All right. Any other words on Nintendo?
I hope people get whatever they want, like their last couple stuff from the Wii U and the 3DS before it goes downhill.
Not going
Or
downhill,
gets shut
it's just
down.
disappearing.
Yeah, before it's all done with, before it's gonzos.
Okay. Let's move on to our next company. We're going to talk about Sony. So we talked about Big Three today.
True, we actually did.
All right. With this um the PlayStation 5 Slim.
Slimmy boy got revealed and
So
stuff.
yeah, they decided to make a smaller version.
Yep.
And they want to charge more money.
Oh yeah, they want to charge more money for the slimmer version.
Okay.
And it's stand.
What? What'd you say?
And it's stand.
Yeah, you got to pay extra for a stand.
For a standing stand.
Look, the stand, I'd say like that's stupid. Like you should. Why on earth would you pay extra for the stand? Like that is stupid.
That is stupid, yeah.
Like stupid. It should come with it. Next, you're gonna tell me you got to pay extra for a controller, or the original controller that comes with it.
I don't know.
I understand why. Like you like, how do I say it? Like, I understand why like it costs more even though it's smaller in size. Because people people like, no, naturally you think it's smaller, so it should cost less. You know?
That's the opposite, because it's a smaller form factor.
Right. Exactly. Because it's opposite. You know?
Yeah, because it's like you have the same product, but it's smaller, so they have to make the, they have to fit it in a smaller.
Right. It's either they fit it into a form, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're either trying to fit it so like it's more complicated on the inside, right?
Right.
Or you're buying different equipment because, like, let's say like a microchip, and like you're buying even smaller thingy. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like that's completely new and it's developed or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
like
that
a
makes
chip that's
yeah. So like anything
small.
that's a reduction in size, meaning that have to be like redesigned from scratch, in my opinion.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
it's gonna cost more.
Obviously, that's going to cost more. You know?
Right.
So that's why it would cost more. Unlike, not like you're buying a bag of chips and you're like, oh, I'm buying the smaller one, it costs less. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's not how this works. This is because of the fact that
because instead of just putting a smaller amount, they're fitting the same amount into a small package.
exactly. You're basically getting the same thing and you're just like stuffing it into a smaller box.
Basically,
But like
yeah.
I said, like you're not actually like you're not actually like getting like smaller parts. You know what I mean? Like you're not getting the same parts. That's the next thing, because you're probably getting smaller size parts, which are probably harder to find as well.
harder to find, harder to design, but
Harder
they
to find,
still,
harder to make, harder to do everything.
but
That's why it costs more.
it does output the exact same performance though.
Yeah, exactly as well.
So it's literally just taking up less space on your like desk or your table.
Well, some people might not like the big space that like the
The big one
PlayStation
takes, yeah,
takes. You know what I mean?
because it's massive, man.
Right. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, so people would just buy a Slim because of how just small, how much
Right.
smaller it
Right.
is.
But like again, I think it's stupid that they charging extra for a stand.
Yeah, and they're also charging if you want a disk drive. If you bought the, I guess, the digital version, and you want a disk drive, you can put that on it.
You know, I still can't. I still think like removing the disk drive was like one of the like outside of the fact that you can't use a PlayStation 4 discs, right?
Right.
I think it's way smarter than what Microsoft did
Yeah, I think so too.
because I feel like you remove the disk drive, but you have the same amount of output and making it
True.
cheaper than like actually making a worse version of the console.
Right, and Sony gets more money from it, and devs don't have to make their games run on a
Exactly.
slightly worse
They don't
console.
have to make like multiple versions.
Yeah, because people have complained about the Series S being really hard to make a game for, very limiting.
Yeah, because and then eventually, as we try and like max out the capability of like the well now it'll be current gen right stuff,
Yeah,
like Series X would fall behind.
the Series S, yeah, because it would just,
Series S, yep,
but it will also limit the games because of that. So it's like, because
correct,
you want to push it to its limits, and it's probably already at its limit
yep.
almost. Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, so that's that. Okay, that's all I've got for PlayStation.
Yeah.
You have anything else you need to say for PlayStation?
Um. Sooner or later, there's probably going to be a PlayStation 5 Pro. I won't be surprised. Maybe like a year later. You know what
Yeah,
I
that
mean?
always happens. That always happens.
Yeah. I wonder how big that's going to be.
And the PlayStation 5 Pro Slim.
That'll be funny, though. PS5
It
Pro.
would be hilarious.
Yeah. And it'll be even smaller than the
It's
normal.
PS5, you know, PS5 PS because PlayStation 5 Pro Slim.
Pro Slim.
PS5 PS.
Damn. That is a mouthful.
Yeah.
That'll be funny.
Yeah. What else is there? Okay, let's talk about the release of
Ooh, the world's
the
best
close
game.
contender with Golem for the worst game of the year. And it is the King Kong, Skull Island.
Yeah, game of the year. Let's go. Oh god, where do we start?
Oh my goodness! Terrible gameplay, terrible cutscenes, terrible graphics. Couldn't even get the what was called like the name of the game. Like you open it, it says monkey or something.
Oh yeah, on the top left when you
Yes.
when it's on full screen, that's amazing.
The
PNGs and
PS what?
cutscenes.
Yeah, PNGs and cutscenes. What, bro? The what's it called? You get a good laugh at the cutscenes, but that's pretty much about it.
Yeah.
This is probably a game you buy and like you drink a whole bunch. And you're like, all right, boys, we're playing this shit for the lols.
Basically,
a drunk game. This is like the game you play when you're drunk.
we don't
So I think
endorse
this
people
game.
to do this.
What do you say?
We don't endorse people to do this, but
No, obviously.
yeah.
But I think like this game is way better drunk than you playing Golem drunk.
I mean, Golem's just not even a fun game.
No, it's just because this game is not buggy. That's the difference.
Yeah, just its frame rate is just.
Yeah, the frame rate drops massively.
The game at max graphics looks like a game from PS2 era.
Dude, the game from the PS2 era is way better.
Probably looks better.
It is way better.
Yeah.
I saw a comparison video online, and the PS2 game looks way better.
I mean, I've seen clips, I've seen images. Have you seen the faces Kong makes in the game?
Dude, I've seen everything. I've seen everything. But like I said, I saw the PS2 game, and it looks way, way better.
Is it the one that was on Twitter, the one versus like the T-Rexes? The
Yeah,
Conquest
that's the one.
Direct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the one from Percy Jackson or something.
Yeah, the Percy Jackson
And
game.
you know
Yeah,
what's
that one
wild?
looks cool.
Like these movie games that, because this was that one based on the movie, right?
Yeah.
These movie games from the PS2 era, like, cause they're like they're supposed to be, they're like supposed to cash on the fact that it was a
It's a
movie.
movie. Yeah.
So these aren't even the best. These aren't the best PS2 games. These are like the mid PS2 games.
Yeah, mid or even
So
bad.
yeah, mid to bad. So you're saying a mid to bad PS2 game looks better either like 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
And then its successor
A game that came out like yesterday.
as
The
of
time of
recording this
recording.
podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I
Jeez.
don't know. And it's wild to me, right?
Yeah.
That I think this is the IP that did like Nickelodeon All Stars and like a whole bunch of
Yeah.
like trash games. How did this company get like all these big IPs? By the way, they got Nickelodeon All Stars, like which is a crazy IP, like Nickelodeon,
Yeah.
and all their IPs. I don't know how they got it right. And then
Yeah.
like the fact that they go and get right goal like not sorry, not Golem. They go and get like was it King Kong, right?
Yeah.
A huge IP, right?
Right.
How do they get it? It's the same with Golem. Like a Golem gets like a new studio or something, gets Golem. Like, you know, like Lord of the Rings. How the hell did they get that? You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Bro, I think there's like insider trading.
Insider trading.
Like it might be like the manager knows someone, like, oh, like it's his brother, or like, oh, it's his cousin, or like it's his uncle. And the uncle's like, yeah, we'll just give you the IP. Like something like that.
No.
There is no
I mean,
way, bro. There is no way. You know what I mean?
right.
Well,
Like it's
because like you sit there, it's like, all right, like show us your other works. Your other works aren't that successful, or like aren't like big. Yeah, we're gonna give you our huge IP that makes millions of dollars, billions of dollars, by the way. We're gonna give
yeah.
it to you, and then you guys make a game. Oh wait, that game
Yeah.
collapsed. What do you think was gonna happen,
The game didn't do great. Oh god.
dude? You know, as soon as I saw the trailer, as soon as I saw for the first image, right?
Yeah.
Like if I'm like the manager and I saw the mass amount of this votes, not
Dislikes.
dislikes, yeah, dislikes, downvotes, retweets, all laughing at like whatever the hell they just watched, right? I'd be
Yeah.
like, guys, I know
Just
we announced it. I know we announced it, but why don't we just cancel it? And then like send that email, be like, hey guys, let's just cancel this.
It was probably shovelware, so you know it was probably already like 90% done.
No, I get what you're saying, but like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
At least it's $40 and not 60 American. You know what I mean?
Bro, I think it's on discount on Steam as well.
Yeah, it is. But let me double check how much it cost. I would probably put me in Australian, but I'll double check either way. Yeah, it's 20% off. In Australian, it's $47. But in American, it's probably like 30. 33% positive reviews for the game. Oh god.
Definitely, that's like they're bots, bro. Like, there's no way they've got like that many. Anyway,
Wait. Can I just read this review through?
go ahead.
Iguana B Games, more like Iguana be rid of this game from my Steam library.
That is such a good one. That is such a good one.
Oh,
man.
the rest are good and also very critical of the game. That's amazing. Oh, okay, that's great.
that is.
Oh,
Oh man.
another fumble.
It's look. I'm gonna say it. Like these games have, on my opinion, right? Like I don't know. Like I like. There's probably crazy fanatics that are, but like no. These games have no impact on the IPs. You get what I'm saying?
People are forgetting about the Golem game. So yeah,
Right, because like you sit there, it's like, how does this impact like the IP moving forward? Are we gonna see another Lord of the Ring movie? It's like, yeah, we probably will see another Lord of the Ring movie.
Yeah, we'll probably see another game.
Or like we'll see another like King Kong movie. Like it's not gonna have an impact.
I'm so happy that these are not the only like movie IP games that dropped this year. I'm so happy.
Well, what other movie IP dropped?
Hogwarts Legacy dropped earlier this year.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
If that game was bad, then we would have a problem.
I still can't believe they were the one that like designed Cars 2 before this game.
Bro, clearly they were actually like, you know,
They were cooking.
they knew what they knew the assignment.
Dude, they were just not cooking, bro. Like they were not just cooking with a pot. Like these guys like had a 5-star restaurant and they were cooking in there.
They were cooking for Gordon Ramsay and he approved.
Dude, yeah, hard. And then the food comes out and it's like,
Ooh, it's great.
Okay.
It's amazing. Oh.
Next question. How long will it take before they release an apology?
That's ooh.
Because like, see, like, look, right? I'm gonna say it. Like, obviously, like it'd be funny if they release an AI apology and they just replace everything Gollum, like the word Gollum with like that'd be funny.
Yeah, that would actually.
But right, unlike Gollum, right, where they're apologizing for the state of the game, right?
Right.
This company should be apologizing for the state that they put the IP in, because the game's not buggy. You guys gotta know the game's not buggy.
Doesn't mean the rest of it is amazing.
No, like I'm not saying, like I'm just saying because Gollum's apologizing for the buggy mess, right? So you're not gonna sit there and like, oh guys, we're sorry for the buggy mess. It's like, guys, we're sorry, we
fumbled the entire roster.
Yeah, we destroyed a like a highly anticipated game, like IP that was releasing as a game or something along those lines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to chuck it into paragraphs, but yeah, look, we fumbled the bag.
They definitely fumbled the bag.
Big time. And all right, I think that's a good enough spot. In any final words before we start wrapping it up?
I just realized these are the same people who made that Avatar game.
Yeah, I forgot that was.
Oh, actually, the same publisher. So it's like, there's no apology yet because I just double checked it. Twitter.
No, obviously not going to make an apology now. Like,
in the coming days, we might see an apology, or weeks. We'll see. Or maybe they just won't.
No, because like I said, like they don't have anything to apologize for. Like, it's not like the game is buggy where like they have to apologize. Sorry for the buggy mess. We'll fix it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what you sit there, like there's nothing to fix. You know what I mean?
I mean,
maybe they could say there is DLC for the game. By the way, there is a premium version. There is DLC.
I forgot that there is.
So maybe they're like, all right, future DLC will make it like 1,000 times better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we sorry from the bag. Like we'll promise to make our DLC in the future better.
We promise. Well,
I don't know, bro. I don't know. Even if they say that, I still don't trust them.
I don't know how a game that looks like it came out from like the PS2 to 1 era, it runs at like 20 FPS or something.
Anyway, let's end here. Any final words before we hop off?
Mario Wonder's gonna be
go
fun.
Get Mario Wonder. This is gonna be like a 10 out of 10, probably 9 out of 10.
Didn't IGN review a 9 out of 10?
Yeah, I think IGN gave it a 9, so...
Yeah, IGN reviewed Donkey... Oh, no, I was gonna say Donkey Kong. With King Kong, 3 out of 10. You know it's bad at that rate. That's
like... They're being, like, kind.
They're giving it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, they gave it 2... Dude, it was like a 1, bro. They gave it 2 extra points.
I know, right? Let me just see if I can find the review real quick and see if they have like. Yeah, IGN 9 out of 10. Cool.
Yeah, no, it wasn't 9 out of 10. It wasn't 9 out of 10. So they're not even out yet. Like IGN's a review copy, and this is IGN, a company you can't like always trust.
True.
Right, but like I'm saying, 9 out of 10 from IGN's perspective means like it must be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it must be.
But like, you know, like that, but you still don't take it face value. But this game looks incredible. All the trailers we've seen, it looks incredible. This game graphically looks incredible, way better than King Kong. It just looks like a whole bunch of fun.
I went on Metacritic.
Yep.
93 must play.
There you go.
Wow, 80 critic reviews.
There you go. That enough said. Enough said. Go get Mario Wonder. Go get Mario Wonder. Go get Mario Wonder.
If you bought Kong, refund it by Mario Wonder. If you have a Switch.
Dude, this is where, like, you do not throw $40 at a skin when you can go probably get a little bit more money and go get Mario Wonder.
I know, right? And then have so much fun with its playability.
Exactly. Hours and hours of fun instead of just equipping a skin and you're like, oh, cool. My design changed.
That skin is fun for you, but guess what? Mario Wonder is with you and the homies. So you better get that game.
Alright then. Yeah. And with that, Get ready for next week's episode 50. We've got a banger coming up.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see Mario Wonder part of that banger. You never know. You never know.
Yeah, dude, you never know what you're gonna see.
Yeah.
All right then. Subscribe, like the video, comment
Hit the
below.
notification bell. Tell us how hyped you are for Mario Wonder, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. See yous.
Bye bye.